Oh man, look at this. Look at this beautiful mess. Oh man, I'm so excited. Oh, really happy I finally got this. I've actually seen a couple of guys in the US, for example, like RGT85. He already had his video up showing off Night Switch for the Nintendo Switch, his special edition, and I'm happy to say that. I mean, it's kind of normal. I live in the UK, that I would always get mine later on. Which, to be honest, when it comes to a lot of the limited run games, I'm not really too fussed about having them as early as possible because they're not normal. They're not new releases. But I mean, I kind of expect, I have to wait a couple of weeks. But I saw RGT's video last week, I think, and I've got mine this week. So I mean, again, limited run games, it's not really a huge thing for me. It's like, if I don't get it as early as possible, then that's all right. Because again, it's more about just the collection side of it, really. Now let's just jump straight into it because I'm really excited for this. I'm so happy it finally came. It kind of caught me off guard actually. I came home and just saw the massive package, just sitting on the shelf, and I was like, "Yep, time to jump in." But there it is. Look at that. Oh, this is amazing. Get out of my box. No one cares about you. All right. Now, let's just let's move all this out of the way. So this is really, really sweet. It's my print thingamajig there. I never actually use those. I've got quite a few limited run games, orders and stuff, and I've don't actually really use those card things, but I probably should do for their store or something. But here we go. The feature presentation itself. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. I've seen quite a few people open these on YouTube. I really don't want to open mine, as dumb as it sounds. I'm not really the kind of person who likes to do the whole get it sealed rubbish. That's just not really my thing. But this is in incredible condition and everything. I mean, as expected, it is brand new, but it just looks so nice. And also, let me move the camera lighting a little bit, sorry. It looks so nice. Honestly, damn. And yeah, I got a little bit of a story about this game as well, by the way. I've always found Night Trap itself to be very interesting in terms of just gaming history in general. Again, because of the kind of cult status it has gained. Think of like The Room for video games, but also because it brought in the whole ESRB rating. We don't actually have ESRB here. We have PEGI, PEGI. We use the PEGI ratings. So this game, funnily enough, was touted by Howard Lincoln as never appearing on the Nintendo console, and yet here we are on a Nintendo console. So it kind of is a really interesting thing to see, 25 years later. Well, it's now on a Nintendo system as well. And also, again, because it is one of the few games, along with Mortal Kombat, which brought across the controversy of video game ratings and video game violence and stuff like that. So yeah, I've really been fascinated by this game ever since it came out. I'll say more along the lines of like when the 2000s, when I really got into gaming. I was only 5 years old when this game came out, because I think it was 95 it was. But yeah, I've always had quite a big fascination with this game. I've always, again, when I first saw it on I think Angry Video Game Nerds FMV video. Again, this is like 2008 at this point, but yeah, I've always been fascinated by the game. I've actually owned a copy of this on the original Sega CD. It's the only one I actually own because it's just cool to have as a cult status kind of thing. Now, when the 25th anniversary thing was actually announced, I was, yeah, cool, I'm going to jump on that, I'm going to grab it. I'd already known about limited run games for quite a bit, and I actually tried to get myself this special edition copy, not the exact one, but the PlayStation 4 version. And annoyingly, I remember when it first went up, this was last year by the way, I remember it went up on limited run games, and they were like, cool, here's our special edition, and I was watching the timer roll, and as soon as I rolled, the web page disappeared and it went onto the home page, and it was a massive problem at the time, because a lot of people hadn't even heard of limited run games until this got its 25th anniversary announcement. So I got a little bit of a hiccup there, but a lot of people hadn't really heard of limited run games until the Night Trap 25th anniversary edition got announced for PlayStation 4, and people were counting down to it. Even I was really excited for it as well. I was like, yes, I can't wait to grab that for PlayStation 4, again, just because of the cult status. But yeah, once it came up and there was a whole issue with the website refreshing and changing the page that it was actually on, yeah, I was really annoyed. However, there's a little bit of good kind of story to this, and so I managed to put my name on one of the waiting lists for Night Trap, and I managed to secure myself a copy of Night Trap for the PlayStation 4. which is it's got all of the stuff there. It looks really awesome. The poster is incredible. The reverse cover's great. I mean, that's incredible as well. I would love to have gotten this as the PlayStation 4 version, but seeing as how I've got it out for Switch, I'm not really too fussed kind of now. But yeah, I managed to get myself onto the waiting list. They contacted me around about Christmas and said, we've got a couple of copies left. Feel free to grab one, and I did. And this is one of the best games I own. Funnily enough, on the PlayStation 4, it's just amazing to have. I'm so happy. Just having this alone is just great, honestly. Funnily enough, though, because I did tell my friend about the sheer amount of upset. Like, I can't begin to fathom how upset I was when I just about missed this for the PlayStation 4. When I went to go onto the page and click buy now and it refreshed and it disappeared. I knew I had it in my hands and it just disappeared when I refreshed the page. It was really annoying. I even wrote to Limited Run Games saying how disappointed I was that you would change the page and stuff like that. But my friend actually, he's heard my story about it, and he actually, for Christmas last year, managed to get me the PC copy as well. I mean, nobody really cared about the PC copy, but it's just cool again to have this on the PC as well. So this here, again, I'll shout out to my mate Loser Kid, who bought this for me. But yeah, you can see on the back, number 2468. That's the number of this one. So yeah, it's just cool that I got this on PC as well. And then just afterwards, I managed to get it on PlayStation 4 because I was on the waiting list. And then a year later, oh boy, here we go, Night Trap for the Nintendo Switch. And this time I was prepared. I can't believe how quick it's been as well. But I remember it's coming out for Nintendo Switch. Make sure you guys jump on this. I mean, this is even bigger than this appearing on the PlayStation 4 because, as I mentioned before, the president of Nintendo of Europe, America at the time, Howard Lincoln did state, this won't be appearing on a Nintendo console. So not only are we getting that same game on a Nintendo system, but also the special edition that the PlayStation 4 guys, a little bit of a different one, they kind of got. So yeah, this is a big deal. This is a huge deal, and I was like, I've got to get it. Came to the timer rolled over, refresh page, buy, input my PayPal details, input everything I need, and as soon as it said you've got a copy, I was at work when I did this as well, and I was like, yeah. Fuck yeah! I don't mean to swear that much, but I actually went, fuck yeah! I'm so happy that I managed to grab myself this, and here we are a couple of months later, and I'm able to show this off. Yeah, so I own this. I think I now own this game 5 times. I own it on the Sega CD, digital Switch, physical Switch, and PlayStation 4. So yeah, this is really cool. I also own a couple of little bit extra goodies as well. Now the thing is, you can see you get these cards. This is card number 246, and this card is I don't really know what this card is. It's got I forgot her name. Oh, what's this? This is an actual printing plate. What? Wait, what? What? This is an actual printing plate used. Oh wow, what? This is an actual printing plate used to manufacture this card. Only one of these plates exists. What? Oh, what? What? This is an actual printing plate used to manufacture this card. Only one of these plates exists. What the hell? What? This is the original limited run printing plate. Let me come back to that in a sec. So yeah, whenever you buy games on limited run, you get a special card inside, which is something to represent it as part of the limited run set. So this is the one I got on the PlayStation 4. I also got the same one with the PC. I know I've just bent the side there, but it's near impossible to open these things like that, so it's a little bit annoying, but well. Here is the PC one. It's just the exact same. And then I also earlier this year and here's the PC copy as well. Nothing super special, just a PC copy. Although the poster's really neat. I actually quite like this poster over the PlayStation 4 poster, just because of the material. I mean, this is a bit more of a kind of paper material. This is a bit more of that kind of nice plasticky kind of paper. But yeah, they Limited Run Games actually released a couple of cards and a pin badge that you could buy. So here's the Scat Team pin badge. And here are the cards that I picked up earlier this year for Night Trap. There it is. I got it. Look at that. And then these are all the ones, whatever her name is. That's a funny one. Her face is like, yo, what the hell? Grab the tennis racket. And then there's the gold card that I managed to get as well, which is quite cool. So she works at SCAT and stuff. This is when they infiltrate the house. But yeah, it looks like mine came with the beginning part where all the girls go to the house and they meet the family. The family are kind of just trying to lure the girls into these traps, and she's like the main daughter or vampire. Or, well, I mean, they're vampires, but not vampires. But yeah, these are the cards that I got. I'm just a little bit baffled. What is this thing though? So this means I've got like the actual printing plate of this card. Look at that. That's so cool. I want to be careful with this. So this printing plate was used to manufacture these cards. And there's only one of these and I've got it. Wow, look at that. Oh, I want to be really careful. It is actually made out of metal, but it is quite thin. And I don't want to get any like human oil, greasy handness all over it as well. Ugh. But that is so cool. Look at that. This is the actual printing plate for this card. And this is the card that I bought earlier this year as well, from this collection, just of limited run games. There's a little about a £5, I think, for the whole lot. A couple of cards and a SCAT badge, which honestly sounds disgusting when you think about it. But yeah, that's... Oh man, this whole thing just got even better as well. This is absolutely incredible. Limited run games, they always impress me with their stuff. I mean, I bought all of their Switch games so far, and the quality of those are just incredible. But as for the game itself, I don't even want to open it. I mean, there are plenty of people out there who have actually unboxed it on YouTube. I kind of want to keep it as is. I'm not the kind of person to do the whole keep one sealed bullshit, but this is so special that I just don't want to open it. I know what's inside already, and I mean, to be honest, there is no seal, but this is... But the thing is, it's because this bit here is actually attached to the box, so it's quite neat. Whereas my Xenoblade Chronicles Special Edition, this kind of thing here is actually falling off. But I don't actually want to open this just because it's so special. Like, oh, it's incredible. And again, I've seen people on YouTube unboxing it anyway. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep it as is. This is going to be one of those things I might just keep as is. And then you can look at other people on YouTube who've opened theirs. But man, this is kind of puts into perspective as to how much of a fan of a game I am. How much of a fan of this game I am. But wow, this here has really topped it off as well, because I don't think I've seen anyone else with this. And again, it helps that I actually have the card for reference. So this plate was used to manufacture these cards. Wow. This is just ridiculous. Like, it's added to the whole overall experience. I'm really happy about that. Man, Limited Run Games, thank you so much, honestly. You guys are doing an amazing job. I check out your Twitch streams all the time. I've bought loads of your games. I've bought every single one of your Switch games so far, as well as all the other limited run games and stuff from other companies. But man, this is the ultimate Night Trap experience, as you can see. But yeah, thanks very much, Limited Run Games. I'm really happy with it. This, I need to find out who else has got these, because from what I've seen on YouTube, no one else has got them, and only one of it exists. But I guess it's just for this one card. That's amazing, honestly, absolutely incredible. I wonder if there's a number on the back. Does it say the number? No, it just says, this is the yeah. Watch out behind you, Night Trap.